Hi, I'm Rena Fry, and these are my 10 best tips for your best thrift shopping experience. So first off, I would say dress for the occasion, which I know sounds weird and you don't usually think about it, and sometimes it's last minute, so you don't have the chance to do that, but if possible, wear a camisole. You can wear just a tank top too, a thin tank top. That way you can try shirts over it, try dresses over it, and you don't get that bulkiness of a shirt. Also, try a skirt on so that you can try pants on underneath without showing off too much. And skirts also can fit under your skirt. Some thrift stores don't have any try-on rooms, so that's pretty essential because you can't return things once you buy them. If they have a try-on room, then it doesn't really matter what you wear. So when you first go into the thrift store, I would go to the section of the thing that you're looking for the most or that you desire the most, especially in a big thrift store like this, Valley Thrift, because there are a lot of options. In a smaller thrift store, then you could probably do the whole thing in the amount of time, but this whole store you could spend all day and still not see everything. So if you're looking for a dress for a special occasion, I would go straight to dresses. That way you have a better chance of finding what you're looking for. Also, be mindful that there are certain thrift stores that cater to special items. For example, the Goodwill that's in San Marcos is a specialty little boutique bookstore, so they sell mostly books. There are other thrift stores that are better for furniture, so if that's what you're looking for, I would kind of check, maybe call ahead and ask, do they have any really big items, or is it mostly just clothing? A lot of thrift stores sell clothing, so if you're looking for clothing, then you'll probably luck out. Tip number 3, go in with an open mind. Don't be specific or so specific about what you're looking for. For example, if you're looking for a Gap 3/4 sleeve cardigan, you probably won't find it, but maybe go through the cardigans and look through all of them and find something that might work in your wardrobe. The higher your expectations, the more likely you will be to be upset, and thrifting is just kind of a grab bag. You have days where you will find everything that works for you and it's amazing, and then other days you won't find anything and it's just kind of hit or miss. Tip number 4, I would say look through the clothes as quickly as possible. This is a big store, there are a lot of clothes, so just kind of flip through until you see a color that you're interested in, then stop and look at it. If something doesn't interest you, just flip past it like this until you get to something like, oh, that's a cool design, nah. And then check the size. So you want to just go as fast as you can through stuff. That way you cover as much ground as possible. Tip number 5, don't be afraid to try on items or clothing that aren't your size, because these items have been pre-worn before, they've been stretched out, they've been washed and they've shrunk. I have a pair of Abercrombie & Fitch pants that I think are a large, and I want to say Abercrombie & Fitch, I'd probably be an extra, extra, extra large, but they fit, and I never ever would have thought, but I tried them on and they are my favorite pants ever. Also, my friends that know me know that my shoe selection at home, I have shoes that range from 7.5 to probably 9.5, and I'm an 8.5. Try things on that aren't your size and you might be pleasantly surprised. Tip number 6, stick with brand names. You don't have to stick with specific things. A lot of times you find vintage stuff that's really cool, and or even this is handmade by someone and it's my favorite. But a lot of times if you get to know the labels that go with, Gap, Old Navy, some brands that are sold at Target, some brands that are sold at Ross, that way you get an idea of what size fits you from that store or from that label, and also what fabric it's made of, what kind of quality it will be. You have a better idea how long it'll last or how to clean it, that sort of thing. Tip number 7, look for wear and tear on an item and be honest about whether you would wear it a lot. Look carefully over an item once you find it that you like. Look to see if it's see-through, look to see if there are rips or buttons missing, see if the zipper works okay, and then if it's something that's in good shape, make sure that it's something that you would wear enough to justify spending money on it. Just because it's, $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5, it all adds up after a while. So you want to make sure it's an item that will be a good addition to your wardrobe. Don't just buy something because it's a good deal. In this case, it's good to have a friend along with you to help you be honest about your purchases. Also, make sure to check the tag to see if it needs to be dry cleaned. In that case, you might think twice about buying it. Tip number 8, know what works for your body type. If you know that pencil skirts make you look horrible, then it's probably a good idea to skip these items. If you find an item that you love but you're not sure how it would look on your body, then it's a really good idea to try these things on first. You might be pleasantly surprised that you actually look really good in culottes. Just kidding, no one looks good in culottes. Number 9, think about how you would accessorize an item or fit it into your wardrobe. As I go along, I like to pull stuff out and think, oh, this would be really cute with my gray suede booties, or I would love this with a red cardigan or a black blazer. Think about the necklaces that you could go along with it. You know, if you already have items at home that can make it into an outfit, then it's perfect. Tip number 10, don't be discouraged, be consistent. Thrift store shopping can be really inconsistent. Sometimes it's hit or miss, sometimes it's a great, fantastic, treasure hunting, amazing day, and another day is like the worst and you find nothing. But if you go consistently, you'll start to find amazing deals, and I would say just watch out because it gets really addicting, and then buying stuff full price just starts to suck. Some other tips are take cash with you, since some stores don't accept credit cards, and always check the hours of the thrift store before you go, because thrift stores just have different hours than other stores. But most of all, have fun. Pretend like you're a pirate on a treasure hunt, and you're off to find some amazing deals. I am 16, going on 17. Tip number 17. Don't pull your hair in a bun if you want to try on hats. Bad idea.